if that speck keeps moving around, our whole world could be obliterated. So, I need you to find us who's a safer, more stable home, and fast.
No problem, Mr. Mayor.
Let's see.
Wow, that's a nice view.
Oh, is everything okay?
Ooh.
What's going on up there?
This entire jungle is a house of death! Oh, wait. Here's a good spot.
And it's then Horton saw at the top of Mount Newell a small cave that looked peaceful and quiet and cool, where a sunflower grew proud and tall from the ground. There he knew every who would be safe, would be sound.
I found it, Mayor. The perfect place. Right up there.
On the top of Mount Newell.
Mr. Mayor?
I wish you could...
Oh, shiny.
The Who Centennial Committee is waiting for you to look over the giant meatball for the edible parade. Oh, and then you're due at the dentist for your Who root canal.
You know, sticking who in front of everything doesn't make it hurt less. Just waste time. I don't want to go. Listen, Horton, I've got to go. Apparently, there's a problem with the giant meatball.
You just take care of that meatball, sir, and leave the freaking out to me.
So then Horton began his long, perilous trek, determined to save the small world on the speck. Horton was faithful and stalwart and kind.
I gotcha.
He was a brave hero.
I'll protect you. Right.
At least in his mind.
We must become invisible. Travel silently. For there are forces that would seek to destroy us.
So, you think you can sneak up on me, huh? It is clear that you are no match for my technique. Hey! I see you have mastered the way of the snapping branch. Watch me tumble!
No, go!
You are fast, Horton, but the kangaroo has monkeys! I will make monkeys of these monkeys. It is their destiny. Huh?
Horton is the greatest hero of them all, huh?
Horton! Horton, go! But Mount Newell is that way! Ha ha ha! To the top of Mount Newell, as fast as lightning. Away I go! Oh, sorry, little fella. You'll be fine. Just think healing thoughts.
Horton! Horton! Look!
We all got our own clovers with worlds on them! Yeah!
Oh.
My world, everyone's a pony, and they all eat rainbows and poop butterflies.
That's beautiful, Katie. In a really weird way.
My world is called Jessica Land, and everyone worships Queen Jessica because Jessica is so beautiful.
Jessica, that was awesome.
Rudy!
Mom, be careful! My best friend Thedwick lives on that.
Rudy, no one lives on this. It's not possible. That Horton is a menace.
Mom, please, you're so weird. Don't do this to me.
Honey, go to your room. Horton!
It's good!
What do you think you're doing?
Huh? You guys with worlds are in trouble.
Have you forgotten what we discussed?
Oh no, I'm an elephant. And elephants never forget. It's a curse, really. I remember I was on my head, and you said, and I looked up, and you said, what are you doing? And I said the thing about the speck, then you pulled my ears, and you poked me in the forehead.
Horton!
Well, you did.
Give me that clover, Horton. Now.
No.
No?
Yeah?
Are you sure you want to fight this fight, Horton? Because I promise you it will get very ugly very fast. And you need to ask yourself, do I really want to put myself through all this? For a clover? Take it from me, Horton. You don't. So hand it over.
No! I can't give it to you! There are people on this speck. Granted, they're very small people, but a person's a person, no matter how small.
You just crossed the line, Horton, and I'm gonna make you pay. That Horton is a menace. He has those kids using their imagination. Ooh, it's sick.
All right, I gotta get this speck up to the top of Mount Newell ASAP, whatever that means. probably act swiftly, awesome pachyderm. I mean,
How hard can that be?
it's just a straight plummet to certain death. This looks kind of precarious. Well, no need to worry. Obviously, when they build a bridge like this, they take into account that elephants will be crossing here. All right, feels good. I'll just get...
That's true. Okay.
Hello, and how are we today, Mr. Mayor? Say ah.
Ah,
Rinse, please.
I think a few of these boards could stand to be replaced.
I just need to think light. I'm light as a feather. I'm light as a feather. Heavy feather.
Okay, this will just pinch a little.
I'm lighter than a feather. What's lighter than a feather? Air! There's nothing lighter. So, it stands to reason that the more air I have, the lighter I'll be.
Next, please.
All right, that was absolutely terrifying. If I just pull myself up, try not to panic. Whew! That could have been a disaster. Wow, I feel really good right now. Maybe it's my new sense of purpose.
All right. Hey, Jojo, I need your help. Can you help me? Okay, great. Okay, first, I need you to go to the girls' room. Take down Hannah Shine It All collection, and then stop looking at my arm. Put away Holly's light bulb collection, and then, you know what? Just take care of anything that might break or shatter. Okay, take a good long look. Got it? Thanks, Jojo. Here. And take that. And,
Hi, you're home late.
Oh, sorry, hon. I was just having some dental work done on my arm.
So, what was that? Ned! What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm no detective, Ned, but you are hanging from the chandelier.
I just thought it might look better somewhere it can't fall on us and crush us in our sleep.
What is going on?
Hey, hun, did you ever get the feeling that you were being watched?
Yeah, sure. I suppose.
And then you get the feeling that maybe that thing watching you is a giant elephant. And you know how you get that weird feeling that your world is actually a tiny speck and that the elephant that I talked about earlier is carrying it around on a flower. And you realize that if you tell anybody, they'd think you were crazy. But you still feel a responsibility to keep everyone safe. You know that feeling?
I'm gonna have to say no. Do you know that feeling?
No. Done. Wow, I am beat. Time to hit the hay, I guess.
Sweetheart, I know you're under a lot of stress. And if you're seeing elephants and flowers, then fine. Just don't tell anyone else that story, okay? And remember, it's not the end of the world.
The end of the world.
Horton the mayor, Horton the mayor, come in, mayor, over.
Oh!